Swamp Roll TV show coming to you from the Black Gold Casino in Tucson. How about a hand for the Black Gold? How about a high five for the cameraman? All right, there you go. You see right here. My name's Todd Artigo, not that important. My co-host,
Brian Lil Buck Burge.
how we doing, little buck?
Doing great. Living the dream.
I'm not sure if we the spring, summer, fall. Put a date. You know, you're real good at knowing when it is that we're here. What are we today when we're filming the show?
November the 12th, 2014.
All right, November 12, 2014. We're just a day away from Veterans Day. Again, thank you for your service. I had a lot of people that call at K-Ball, which is where I work at. And I had one lady call. She had a son who's deceased that was in the military and 3 brothers that were in the military, all deceased, but I think whatever. But anyway, I thought that was terrific. One family. This lady had four guys in the family right there. So thank you all for your service, regardless of what era, whatever you were in right now. And then for the folks that watch at the nursing home, man, they watch this show a lot at the nursing home. I know we got some WW2 veterans in there.
Oh, yeah. We might even know. WW2 is very popular. And, again, thank you to the veterans, because without them, we really wouldn't be here today.
You think we could do something like this?
No, I don't think we could do that in China. No,
Wouldn't allow it.
no, they'd say that's against the law.
Well, again, like Lil Buck says, November 12th, we're doing this show coming up Thanksgiving Eve, depending when you're watching this, Thanksgiving Eve of 2014. Nosy Neighbor, Paw Chin Hippies Club. The man writes a lot of songs with a lot of hooks in there, and he's coming in here. What's his name?
Pat Richard.
All right, coming in with a whole band right there. December of 2014, I think on the 10th, JoJo Reed and the Happy Hills Article Band. Yvette says she's coming.
Oh, yeah? JoJo?
JoJo. That's right. And then the 17th of December, multi-Grammy nominated. You know, when we first started doing this show, me and his dad, Dr. Feelgood, we used to do a show every Monday night in the studios at KDCG. Sometime I would call this guy and say, hey, we got no band tonight. Pick up something. And it was always the Pine Leaf Boys under different names. So the Pine Leaf Boys, they said, come on, one more time. So they'll be here December 17th. Yvette says she's coming for that one, too. She already cleared on the calendar.
Oh, yeah? And they even come and ask the Pine Leaf Boys, huh?
I think so.
Not a different name.
I'm not sure.
We're going to see. Y'all got to come to find out.
They're pretty funny, those guys. Anyway, pleasure to have you watching. Pleasure to have you here at Black Gold. Lil Buck, what's the name of the band? Like I hinted at, not quite enough yet?
Yvette Landry Band.
Take it away, girls and guys.
1, 2, 3, 4. Well, she wears her hair pulled way up high, mini skirts up to her thighs, and high heels no damn weight, they're just cowboy boots. She don't rock and roll, she plays George Jones and a pickup truck is what she owns, and a white trash boy. Yes, she's had a few. You can see her at on a Saturday night, dancing and a drink by the neon sign, smoking cigarettes just to give it a whirl. She ain't gay, she's just a country girl. She don't wear no makeup or dye her hair. She got tattoos everywhere. Yeah, the boys come out just to see her swing, twirling around on the old dance floor, rocking the porch by the red front door. It's a hot time at the open room. You can see her at the moon on a Saturday night, dancing and a drinking by the neon sign, smoking cigarettes just to give it a whirl. She ain't gay, she's just a country girl. Down in the pit till the break of dawn, dollar schlitz all night long. She's a doom girl. Moon Girls. All right. Todd, you were talking about nursing homes. This song almost started a fight in one. Don't trust that man until he's dead and gone. Don't trust that man until he's dead and gone. 'Cause he'll lie to you and then he'll take you home. He'll call you early to get up to eat. He'll pay the check and then he'll leave you in the street. I said, don't trust that man until he's dead and gone. 'Cause he'll lie to you and then he'll take you home. Oh, tell him, Bo. Roses and candy too. He'll romance you, then he'll leave you feeling blue. I said, don't trust that man until he's dead and gone. 'Cause he'll lie to you and then he'll take you home. Oh, come on. Buy you diamonds and say I love you, but don't you know he's got another woman too? I said don't trust that man until he's dead and gone. 'Cause he'll lie to you and then he'll take you home. Oh, listen up, ladies, I'm gonna tell you about it. You know, ladies, here's where I stand. I can live without that man. Oh, he's nice and he'll treat you like a queen, but then you find out he's just low down, dirty mean. And sometimes, you know, you gotta leave that man and take matters into your own hands. So I woke up this morning as quiet as a mouse. Put on my makeup and burn down his house. I said, don't trust that man until he's dead and gone. 'Cause he'll lie to you and then he'll take you home. Dead and gone.
Yes, indeed. That's Miss Yvette Landry. Those two songs are her own songs. Now, she got a song right there. She don't trust that man till he's dead and gone. I don't think neither one of our wives said it and requested that she make a song about that. It's not about us, huh?
No, Wait,
Let me go check.
Wait, one of my wives. No, never mind. Different.
Let me go check. Yvette.
Yeah.
Tell us, what was the inspiration for that song? It wasn't our wives that were relating a story regarding us. Is it somebody else maybe, or what? Or you just had an imagination
Yeah, I don't.
burst on
Your
that?
wife called me a couple of times, but not about this thing.
Okay, it was about something
So I
else.
think
All
he's
right,
safe. I think
so
he's safe
maybe
right
later
there.
on there'll be a song about, yeah.
Maybe the one about how much she loves.
There
me.
you go. That's more appropriate right here. Loving this so far. The best part about it is still early. Watch these few messages coming right back to you. Swamp and Roll TV show, KDCG TV, Black Gold Casino and Do So, where you can eat, play, and all kind of other good stuff. Drink. Welcome back to that Swamp Roll TV show, coming to you right here, Black Gold Casino. You know, you can come out here, you can try your luck at the machines, little buck. They have that Rascals restaurant. What's the big nights we like to come out here?
On Friday nights,
Yeah.
because they got some seafood going on, and on Thursdays, fried chicken.
Fried chicken, and I think they got steak night on Wednesday night, which is when we're here every other time.
They got steaks tonight?
That's what I heard.
Man, Bird must have never told me that.
He keeps it off himself, but they got plenty for y'all. So come out here, and you know they have DJs every Friday and Saturday night. And we do this Swamp Roll TV show here every other Wednesday night. Miss Yvette, approach the microphone right there. Let me give you a little on-camera hug right there. How about a hand for Yvette Landry, y'all? This girl has done so much. First of all, she raised this strapping fellow right here. That's her son. We'll find out more about that. She's taught school and maybe still does. You do the signing. You taught. In fact, here, go talk on your mic. I guess would be best right there. Tell us a little bit about you taught school and maybe still do, and you also teach signing and all kind of things. Tell us about that.
I do. I taught in public school for 10 years, private school for 12, and now this is my third year as a homeschool teacher, and I teach a sign language class at UL, and I was a volleyball coach.
Come on.
I raised a son. I'm an author.
That's right. You have a children's book, do you
have
not?
a children's book. I do.
Golly, and you do a lot of stuff. Where you find the time? How many hours in your day? You got like more than a 20?
42.
42. Well, we got to
42.
get us one of those clocks
42,
right there,
yeah,
man.
yeah.
Doing great. Now, you do shows as the Yvette Landry Band, which is kind of what we have going on here tonight. You have 2 CDs released as the Yvette Landry Band, do you?
Yes, I do. The first one is called Should Have Known, and I released that one in 2010. And then the next one is called No Man's Land, and I released that in 2013.
And those CDs are pretty much all your songs, pretty much all your words and everything. And then about a year and a half ago, you and the guy behind you, y'all do shows as a duo, and we'll get to his name in a little while, quite accomplished steel guitar player. Y'all do shows as well. Y'all released a CD about a year and a half ago.
Yeah, it's like fried chicken. You can get a 2-piece or you can get a whole bucket. But yeah, we did. Richard Como on steel guitar right behind me.
There you go. How about a hand for the famous Richard Como, great steel guitar player right there. He's coming around. He's starting to get pretty good at it.
Yeah. You know, when I first found him, he couldn't do anything, and that was about, just a couple of weeks ago. And
Don't look at him. He's wearing glasses. Looks smart. That's
but
why I'm
no,
wearing them.
we put out a CD, just the two of us. It's called Me and Tico's Country, and we did that this year in June.
And that's a bunch of country standards. So that was.
There's a couple of originals and mostly country standards.
Yeah, well, terrific. And y'all do shows as that as well on a regular basis. You can tell us where that's at.
Where that's at? Every Thursday night in Buck and Johnny's in
Every Thursday
Brobridge.
night.
Every Thursday
Yeah,
night, you'll find us there from 7 to 9.
Buck and Johnny's Brobridge, otherwise known as Huvalville. You know, a lot of people know what
a lot
is
of
that.
people,
You know, is that right there. Little Buck.
Miss Yvette came out here with the Yvette Landry Band. Let's put you on the spot now. This seems to be a test here lately on the Swamp on the Road TV show. Do you know all the band members tonight?
Yes, I do.
Do you know the names?
Yes, I do.
All right. Could you introduce them all?
Yes, I can. Right here on to my left, your right, is on fiddle is Mr. Bo Thomas.
Mr. Bo.
Famous
Mr.
Bo Thomas, Mr. Bo Thomas. And we do have a doctor in the house. On the bass guitar, Dr. Joseph Butts.
Dr. Joseph.
Dr. Joseph. And my most thing that I'm most proud of right here is my son, Trevor Landry, on the drums.
All right.
It's my son. And then, of course,
Richard Como.
words cannot even describe, but Mr. Richard Como on steel guitar.
You did good. You did good. You knew all their names
Thank
tonight.
you. Thank you.
All right, all right. And every Thursday you play regular. How can we find out where the Yvette Landry Band or Yvette Landry is playing at? Is there a particular place we can go to find out?
As a matter of fact, there is. You can go to www.yvettelandry.com, and that's Yvette with a Y.
Yvette with a Y. There you go. Swamp on the Road TV show. Y'all got a couple of more songs, right? Let's do two. KDCG, uniquely Acadiana.
We're going to do a waltz off my first CD called Friday Night Special. 3 years has passed since the day you packed up and gone. Sometimes a woman gets tired of living alone. Jim Beam, Jack Daniels, and Cuervo, yeah, I had 'em all. But they're only friends till the clock on the wall says last call. A Friday night special is all that I am. A bottle, a bar stool, one willing man. Yeah, everything's changed since we've been apart. Yeah, the deeper the pain, the harder the heart. We left that smoky old ballroom right at daylight, and I knew it was wrong, but baby, it felt so right. I said, "Are you married?" And you smiled and said it was through. But the ring on the finger you're wearing spoke nothing true. Friday night special is all that I am. A bottle, a bar stool, one willing man. Hell, everything's changed since we've been apart. Yeah, the deeper the pain, the harder the heart. Yeah, the deeper the pain, the harder the heart. We have some friends that came down from Minnesota, and they said they're going to be driving through Kansas City, so we're going to play a little Kansas City for them. One more time, Tico. Going to Kansas City, Kansas City, here I come. Going to Kansas City, Kansas City, here I come. They got some crazy little fellas, and I'm gonna grab me one. I'm gonna be standing on the corner, 12th Street and Vine. I'm gonna be standing on the corner, 12th Street and Vine, with my Kansas City baby and my bottle of Kansas City wine. Well, I might take a plane, I might take a train. If I have to walk, I'm gonna go just the same. I'm going to Kansas City, Kansas City, here I come. They got some crazy little fellas, and I'm gonna grab me one. Oh, swing it, buddy. standing on the corner, 12th Street and Vine, with my Kansas City baby and my bottle of Kansas City wine. Well, I might take a plane, I might take a train, and if I have to walk, I'm gonna go just the same. Kansas City, Kansas City, here I come. They got some crazy little fellas, and I'm gonna grab me one. Come on, Bo, one time, one time. Plane and I might take a train, and if I have to walk, I'm gonna go just the same. Gonna Kansas City, Kansas City, here I come. They got some crazy little fellas, and I'm gonna grab me one. They got some crazy little fellas, and I'm gonna grab me one. They got some crazy little fellas, and I'm gonna grab me one.
Yes, indeed. Welcome back to the Swamp Road TV show, coming to you from Black Gold Casino in Dussault. You know, how much is it usually to get in, little buck? Usually free. How much is it to leave? Usually free. But I have you know, this is the only guy that paid to come in right here. He got stamp paid. Woo. No, of course, this is the great Bo Thomas. He played with so many bands. How about the hand of Bo Thomas right here? Bo, how we doing, brother?
The great Bo Thomas, like the great Houdini.
No, just give us a list of those bands you play with on a regular basis or dropped in or anything. I mean, it could be here. It could take the rest of the show. Tell us some of them.
Well, yesterday I was with Elvis and Michael Jackson. And now all of the bands around here, man, from Jamie Bergeron, Dustin Saulnier's here tonight, Yvette, Landry, just all the Cajun bands, country bands, a bunch of them, man.
You're like almost hired gun. Sometimes you actually get paid, but they're going to give you a call anyway.
That's right, man.
Well, tell us, you also have something going on with the family. Y'all have your own business as well, too, huh?
Yeah, man, we shake it and use it making hot sauce.
What is it, that hot sauce? What's the brand name?
Cajun Power Sauce.
Cajun Power Sauce. Y'all familiar with that Cajun Power Sauce? I put it on my Pop-Tarts. It doesn't matter if it's chocolate, strawberry, it's good, and all of that.
Oh, yeah, sweet treat, hot sauce, baby, we got it.
Cajun Power. Look for it in your local grocers, and if they can't find it there, can they order it on the internet or something?
Yeah, CajunPowerSauce.com, baby.
And if we order enough, you going to bring it to our house, or you going to tell us a joke?
One time.
One time. Bo Thomas, y'all. Yvette, what we got coming up? You got another one of your own songs coming up?
Yeah, we got a fella here from Texas that said he likes some Texas swing, so we gonna.
You got one in there?
We got one in
good?
here. We gonna swing.
I like it. I love it. Some more of it. Yvette Landry Band, Swamp Road TV show.
take it home. Yeah, yeah.
Sounds great right here. Sounds great right here. And that's Yvette Landry. She's doing her own songs with her band, the Yvette Landry Band. Sometimes, well, every Thursday night, Little Buck, from what I understand, you can see him at Buck and Johnny's in Bro Bridge with she and Richard Como. That sounded great, but you do some shows with the whole band sometime too, Yvette?
Yeah, every once in a while we'll do stuff like this. We'll play at the Blue Moon. We play all over the place. We were in Portland. We're everywhere.
You played in England some too, did you
And
not?
we'll play. I'm sorry, what?
Did you go to England or something? Or you just went over there to hang around? Or did you play with it?
No, we'll go and hang around. And
Yeah,
we'll
just
play
like-
anywhere you want us to play. So,
There you go. Easy to
you can
find
book
right
us,
there.
yeah.
You know, Lil Buck, sometimes we do the Swamp Road TV show and we have a plan, although we never had a plan. But sometimes things just happen. And I think something fixing to happen right now.
I watched the Weatherman, and the Weatherman said some things was happening on the TV show tonight.
Don't change that channel because things is fixing to happen. As good as they are already, we're about to kick it up a notch. Keep it where you got it. KDCG TV, don't move.
Welcome back to the Swamp Road TV show here. We tape live at Black Gold Casino in Doosan, South Louisiana. And you never know who's going to show up to the Swamp Road TV show. Any given night, we'll have Ronnie Rue here, Chevy Foreman, or Ross Richard. You never know. And even Dustin Saunier stops by every now and then, and he just happens to find his way to the stage. So here's a little Southwest Louisiana music for you.
Oh, it's crying time again. You're gonna leave me. I can see that far away look in your eyes. I can tell by the way you hold me, darling, and it won't be long before it's crying time. They say that absence makes the heart grow fonder, and tears are only rain to make love grow. My love couldn't get no stronger if I lived to be 100 years old. Oh, it's crying time again. You're gonna leave me. I can see that far away look in your eyes. I can tell by the way you hold me, darling, and it won't be long before it's crying time. They say that absence makes the heart grow fonder, and tears are only rain to make love grow. My love couldn't get no stronger if I'd lived to be 100 years old. that faraway look in your eyes. I can tell by the way you hold me, darling, and it won't be long before it's crying time. I can tell by the way you hold me, darling, oh darling, it won't be long before it's crying time.
That's what you call a little Swamp Road, South Louisiana TV magic. Thank you, Dustin Sonia, and thank you, Yvette, Landry, and the band for letting Dustin drop in right there, too.
That's right. You never know who's going to show up.
That's right. Sometime Bozo Chavez might even show up one time.
Bozo Chavez and Homemade One, we're looking to schedule him for a show.
That's right. That's right. You watching the Swamp Road TV show, Yvette Landry Band, just like at a show they do sometime. Special guests come in, and sometimes you could have Dustin Sonia and his band playing, and Yvette Landry might drop in and sing on his show. In fact, let's go ahead and line that up.
We're going to line it up. Maybe next summer, you know?
Maybe I think we'll do it in January.
January? Sounds good to me.
Sounds good to me. Yvette, y'all got one ready to roll? Here we go, y'all. Here we go.
Well, I'd love to lay you down in a house with no windows, about 6 feet under the ground. Sounds good to me. You'll have a marble roof in your house with no windows, and I'll put a sign for all the world to see. About 7 years ago, we bought a house full of windows, and we'd open them wide for all the world to see. You love to lay me down in a house full of windows, but also married Jane and Tammy. Well, Mama heard it told that you've been sleeping round, laying other women all around this town. Well, I'd love to lay you down in a house with no windows, about 6 feet under the ground. Sounds good to me. You'll have a marble roof in your house with no windows, and I'll put a sign for all the world to see. Yes, I'll lay it down for all eternity. Oh, yeah. All right. Thank you, dancers.
gonna slow it down a little bit. One of my favorite songs called Misery Loves Company. So break out the bottle, bring on the crowd. You got to tell funny stories. Turn the jukebox up loud. Come sit at my table where the drinks are all free. Come gather around me because misery loves company. Now I'm not the first one that's lost everything to a false-hearted man with a false-hearted dream. Oh, but this is the first time I suffered myself. Help me get over this one, and I'll get over the next one all by myself. So break out the bottle, bring on the crowd. You got to tell funny stories. Turn the jukebox up loud. Sit at my table where the drinks are all free. Come gather around me because misery, you know, misery loves company.
Tell you, we got some A-team players right here. Little Buck, you get up there and I'll pass it to you. A-team players, Yvette Landry Band. You can get them as a duo with she and Tico right there, Richie Como, but they also going to do work for the whole band. Now, I'm thinking, Little Buck, you know, if they're doing like a show that's not on TV, they could probably do some standards. Why don't you go ahead and pass that along?
You'll probably do some standards, right?
Yeah, like if they're doing a show, like a paying gig and everything.
Paying gig. Y'all can do some standards, like maybe some cover songs, correct?
Not tonight, but
We do a few. Yeah, we do a few. Mm-hmm.
So you're not opposed to like playing a festival, right?
No, we play festivals. We like festivals.
You're not opposed to maybe playing somebody's Christmas party, being that Christmas is next month, right?
Oh, we love Christmas parties.
And if somebody gets out of jail, you're not afraid to play that getting out of jail party, right?
Get out of jail free parties all the time.
They from Broke Ridge, right? Right. That's right. And the best way to get in contact with Yvette Landry is obviously the number that's flashing on the screen. But if they want to just say, hey, where is Yvette Landry or the Yvette Landry Band playing at tonight? Again, how do they find it out?
www.yvettelandry.com.
And that's Yvette with a Y.
Yvette with a Y.
That's right. Where can they buy the CDs?
In my car.
In my car. I like that. I like that.
Yeah, but you can also get it at iTunes and Amazon and I believe maybe Barnes and Nobles and all the boudin places around I think have some, yeah.
All the boudin places, in Yvette's car, Barnes and Nobles, iTunes, probably CD Baby and all those Amazon, all those things like that.
Well, Lil Buck and the band looks like we have time for one more song right now on the Swamp Road TV show. But the people that are here will do an extra bonus song after this right here. I guess I'm looking up there. This has been terrific, Yvette. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Richie Como, thank you so much. I love that little ride you're taking. Trey right there, thank you so much. Bo Thomas, brother Leroy Thomas right here. Appreciate you so much. And Dr. Joe Butt right there. Thank you so much. I got it right? Thank you, man. Thank you, man. Whew, this has been great right here. Thank you also, Dustin Saunier right there. Thank you, everybody, for coming out here. Thank you for watching. We'll be back on... in fact, Dustin Saunier will be here as a guest again. He don't even know it yet, but on Thanksgiving Eve, Nose and Neighbor, Pat Richard, going to be out here with his band. And on December 10th, JoJo Reed, Happy Hills Article Band. I think Dustin Saunier is going to drop in. Then also the Pine Leaf Boys, December 17th. It's already confirmed. Dustin Saunier will not be here on that one right there, but y'all come by anytime.
That's right.
In the words of his dear departed dad, approaching 5 years already of the Saints winning the Super Bowl and Dr. Feelgood passing, what's the last thing your daddy told you when he called you? What's the last thing he told you?
I can go ahead and die. The Saints are going to the Super Bowl.
That's right. That's the last thing he said. Really is true.
And he didn't lie.
Yeah. He wasn't known as a liar.
Oh, no, he always told the truth.
Yeah, he was, as it turned out. In the words of his dear departed dad, till next time,
Behave your damn self.
take it away, the Yvette Landry Band, Swap Roll TV show, Black Gold Casino, KDCTV.
Yeah, keep your hands off of it, it don't belong to you. Yeah, keep your hands off of it, it don't belong to you. I wouldn't give you any loving, I don't care what you do. Well, just in case you made a mistake, I was just talking about birthday cakes